This is in response to msprecious918. She responded to something that I had posted on a different channel, which was of an ex-Satanist by the name of Stephen Bolton, and who became a Christian. Basically, the guy talks about Satan a lot. He talks about demons and all that stuff. And I had posted something on there about him being a hypocrite. And I put 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 7 on there, which states that if any man has a long hair, it is a shame upon him. Basically, it goes on from there to say about women having short hair, and that, if she has long hair, it is an honor upon her because her hair is her covering. Just like a man is the head of the family, and Jesus is the head of the church. Basically, she asked me if I knew the difference between the Old and New Testament. The simple answer, or the humorous or comical answer would be, yeah, the Old Testament came before the New. But that's the obvious. But no, my point is that yes, I do. I spent about 3.5 years, if not almost 3 years, as a Christian. It was kind of an off and on thing the first year because of the fact that I went down to Tucson for a while. So it's been about 2.5 years, I think, that I was a Christian. Now, since Stephen was talking about the devil, I'm going to answer a few things on him. The book of Zechariah, the book of 1 Chronicles, has a small proverb in it that talks about Satan, that mentions Satan. But it wasn't until the book of Job that Satan was made or manifested into a physical being. It is also worth noting that Satan also was an emissary of God. He was like an angel of God. And because of this, he didn't do anything without seeking God first. God told him what to do. Personally, when I look at Christianity, I see nothing but drones, because that's exactly what it is. You look at all these people sitting there answering to one man of God, the shepherd, and it's sit, stand, let's sing this song, let's pray, and people do it. It's nothing more than drones. Now, if we look at the name Satan, let's look at the earliest form of Satan, which is Hebrew. Satan means the adversary. It means the accuser. Interesting, isn't it? But let's look at other characters within the Bible that the church has deemed evil. Lucifer. Roman mythology states that Lucifer was the angel of light. He was the most beautiful angel of them all, the favored, the loved, before he questioned God and was cast out, him and about a third of the angels. Belial is Hebrew, without a master. Now, Leviathan is known as the serpent, or the dragon. Then you got Beelzebub, which was just another deity. That's all he was. But he's right up there, and he's right in the Bible. But if you look back throughout history, the Old Testament is full of magics, it's full of mystics, seers, and basically there's a lot of things to compute within it. And in the New Testament, they're deemed evil and of Satan. The temptation of Jesus Christ, which was Matthew's 4:7, and 4:10. And it goes on from there. So, and people throw around Satan's name today. Well, Jesus is such a lie. Not Jesus, but Satan's he's a liar. The truth is not in him. Yeah, they blame everything on him. But if you actually take the time to look at history, you'll see that ever since the church and Christianity came on the scene, Christians have waged war, killing thousands, if not millions, if not billions of people throughout 3 to 4 centuries. Or 1,000 years, rather. Basically, you look at the Crusades, the Holy Wars, the Burning Times, the Dark Ages. This is all done by the church. On top of that, if you look at the Bible and you actually study, there is so much in the Bible that has been refused to be put into the Bible. The 6th, 7th, and 8th books of Moses, for an example. You can see these. You can get these right online. You can get them through azuragreen.com. You can get them. You can order them through. You can go over to Israel or even Britain. They have them right there in the museums. And there's so much that the church has purposely kept out, and they've purposely misled you. So, msprecious918, I do know the difference between the Old and the New Testament. I'm not a drone. I'm a Satanist. And because I chose to be a Satanist and walk away from your God, you'll deem me as evil and an emissary of the devil. That's fine. So, I just wanted to respond to your message on YouTube and tell you that you need to wake up and actually do your own research. Seriously, because people like this Stephen Bolton, he's just probably another preacher, is all he is, claiming to be an ex-Satanist. Because I've never heard of the guy, and I've been a Satanist for about 30 years, if not more. About 30, 32 years area. Minus the 2 to 3 years that I was a Christian. Now, with that said, hope this has been enlightening to you and educational. So, hail Satan, have a good night.